Oh man, I had some Chinese food earlier, and I think they put a
right?
chili pepper in there or something. It's not settling well.
No, it is settling well. You just don't realize it.
Yeah, that's,
So it's
that's why I'm like burping,
like that.
because I'm only drinking water. So
That's what cleans you out.
what, water?
Water and chilies.
Water and chili peppers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good for you.
Well, this I don't think this is the kind that like burns on the way out. Like anytime I have jalapenos, like those are a problem. Like they're not. It's weird because it's like they're not as spicy going in, but I feel like they're way worse going out. It's like, so the ones that are like really spicy aren't a problem on the way out, but it's the ones that are a little spicy that a little burning in the rim there.
Right.
Did you find it?
You want to throw it down old school?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Area 51.
Oh snap! What are we talking about?
Why is it so secret?
Because it sounds cool. That's my best guess. Like,
I mean, yeah, like that. That's cool.
well, I think what's even more mysterious to me is where are the other 50 areas? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I've always wondered about. Like, wait a minute, we're all focused on Area 51 being like this weird place, but where are all the other ones? Like,
Yeah. There was a whole thing, too. Like, I remember watching something that was like, Area 51 closed down. Area 52. I'm like, what? Like,
what would it? Yeah. Well, it's because the other, it's like, I don't think like the highway is like 300 something, right?
it's a long ass road.
Yeah, but it's not like, so it's not named after the highway.
No,
So
I don't think so.
like, it's got to be named off of like it's the 51st of however many other places.
Yeah, but you think, like, not only that, but you got these dudes like posted around the whole place, ready to shoot your ass.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot like on the surface, right?
As what do you mean?
Oh, I just realized I pulled that up, but I didn't pull it up on the screen. It's like there's just like a handful of buildings, right? I would assume everything else is like underground or in the mountain, probably, because it's like in a mountainous area, right?
Presumably, yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been out there?
Not yet.
No. And do you know anybody that's been out there?
No.
Oh.
Do you?
No.
Oh.
That's disappointing. It's kind of hoping one of us knew something.
We should know by somebody.
Yeah. I've been out to, I've been to Roswell, like the city.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, which is like it's really interesting. Like I guess it's exactly what you would think it would be. Like it's weird. Cuz it's like a tiny town. Speaking of tiny conspiracies. And they've essentially built a town that's a store museum thing. Is kind of what that is. So it's not really a town anymore. It's solely for the purpose of the alien thing.
Yeah. So going back to the mid 1940s,
Okay.
when the Roswell incident occurred.
Yeah. What year was it exactly? 19.
I think it was right after World War II.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the timeline with the World War makes it even more interesting. Oh my god, the city's not that important. When you type in Roswell, the only thing that should pop up is the alien stuff. Why would the city pop up, like, ever, unless they specifically said that? Like, come on. Like, honestly, what? Like, who the hell is gonna look up anything except for that? Like, like, even if I am looking for the town, the reason I'm looking for it is because of the aliens.
Roswell hotel rooms.
Yeah, it's like start with the alien stuff, and then we'll get to how do I get a room there. Like,
where to get the best hamburger in Roswell?
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, okay. So so anyway, you brought this up, the World War II happens, and then there's a ton of alien sighting stuff there, or spacecraft sightings during that time, and then we get Roswell.
What was that, 1947?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a little too convenient. At bare minimum, it was some kind of old German tech, at bare minimum, that was way far ahead of anything that we had.
Oh, is your favorite content the Glock?
No, da, da.
Oh man,
Because you know about that weird like it looks like the bomber or not the bomber, the stealth bomber. Yeah, it kind of looked like that, but it was like
yeah.
silver. Oh, what the hell was that thing called? Because it very well could have just been something like that. Original stealth bomber design. Let's see if that's it. Yeah, there it is. The World War II flying wing. Yeah, so it's kind of like this is why we have the stealth bomber essentially.
Yeah, I see it. It's basically what was in Raiders of the Lost Ark when the dude's head got.
Oh yeah, I think that. But yeah, so very well could have been something like that. So that is reasonable, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't explain all the other UFO stuff. So what do you think about that? Could we explain Roswell as it was just one of these things they were testing and crashed?
Thinking about that one.
Yeah, because I'm leaning towards that's probably what that was based on the timeline.
Yeah, timeline makes it definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
Unless it makes it seem too convenient.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, not saying that the Germans didn't find something to get them there. I think that's probably that makes sense to why they were so much more technologically advanced, is that they might have found something, and that's as far as they could get before we won the world won the war, essentially.
Right.
That's my theory on it, is Roswell was probably something like this, but how the Germans got to this is more probable that because they were on the hunt, right, for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like Hitler was sending people like all over the place looking for weird.
Yeah.
Like based on like ancient texts and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking for Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, all that stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I think. I think they might have found something which sparked his like intrigue into, well, if we found one, we can find it more, or something like that.
Yeah, but I guess that would put the Germans in New Mexico in 1947.
Well, I mean, paperclip, right? I think they probably were there.
Trying to think this out in my head too.
Yeah, von Braun, is that his name? That he worked for NASA.
Von Braun.
Yeah. So I think that's probably a better way to explain Roswell. Is sure could have been aliens, but I think it's more probable that it was German tech that we were testing, and I think we were probably testing stuff like this bomber thing, because eventually we made the stealth bomber. So it just kind of makes sense for the timeline there. But I don't think the Germans would have been able to get there with that quickly anyway, without at least, I don't know. It seems like they were just way ahead of everybody else, like too quickly. I don't know. That's what I think.
No, I hear you. I'm thinking. All right, still thinking.
Okay, what are you thinking about?
Everything you said.
Okay,
but kind of placing it together.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
In this day and age, I want aliens to be real, but I think there's a lot of science behind a lot of the stuff that we can probably explain. And I think it's best to do that, to like eliminate the things that aren't aliens, so we can focus on the ones that might actually be aliens. I think that's kind of where I'm at. I want to limit my scope so I can focus on the stuff that probably is aliens.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Because I want it to be real so bad that I need to get rid of the junk, all the trash that's getting in the way. And I think Roswell might be one of those.
Okay.
Especially having gone to the town. Like the town really kind of ruined that experience for me. It was still cool though. It was a cool town. It started making me think about it not being what it might have been.
Yeah.
But what was cooler to me was actually a meteor crater. Did you ever go out there?
No.
Yeah, you gotta go do that. It's awesome.
Cool.
I mean, I think it's like a mile wide or something like that. But it looks like Mars, like all the rocks and everything. It's all red.
That sounds cool.
Let me pull that up. Meteor crater. What's another alien crash supposedly. Because the only thing I'm thinking of right now is Roswell. But
No, I guess the next famous one is let me get the name right. I'll be right back.
okay,
Oh, Rendlesham Forest.
what is it?
Rendlesham Forest.
Brendlesham Forest.
I think it's in England.
Brendlesham Forest. Definitely didn't spell it right.
Just put flying saucer craft crash in England.
Okay. I'll try flying saucer crash in England.
Rendlesham Forest. Rendlesham Forest.
Oh, Rendlesham. I was spelling it with a B. Brundlesham. It's a Rendlesham Forest.
Son of a bitch.
There we go. Rendlesham Forest incident. All right, here we go. There's a. Why is he holding a? Hey, I gotta pull this up. Why is he holding a metal detector to the sky? Is that? Can you do something with that? Is that?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What can you do?
Detect metal.
Woo. Excuse me. All right. I'm gonna mute for a second because I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh, it's killing me. Oh, I didn't mute. Oh, I still didn't mute. Oh my god.
What is this?
I was trying to mute. I couldn't mute. I had to blow my nose. This allergy or something. I don't know. There's something growing in there. I don't know what it is. I got to get it out. It's the beginning of an alien movie right there. All right, so with this Rendleshire...
No.
What is it called?
Rendlesham.
Rendlesham. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
What's going on? What was this? Is this the soldiers?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. They so they got not mesmerized, paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
Are they still paralyzed?
Read on.
Oh, I didn't. All I did was pull up pictures. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about this story. What happened?
No, I guess there was like a couple bases in a forest.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if there was like a alien crash landing or landing.
I think it just showed up. Like I don't think it crashed. It was like landing there.
Yeah, but some guys went up to it and recorded some info from. There was an actual. I'm not gonna say saucer, but like a craft on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So they like kind of recording what they saw from it.
Yeah. It was like not hieroglyphs, but like some kind of like symbols.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see if I can pull that up. Because they had it in a notebook, right?
Yeah.
Like there's actual, let's see, where is it? Symbols. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Wow, that's a bad drawing. Jesus. This is... It's like a poorly drawn triangle with a rock on it. It's really bad. Anyway, yeah, that's so what do you think this might have been? All right, so if we're gonna try to debunk this,
okay.
All right, when was this? What year did this happen?
I'm not sure about the year, honestly.
All right, let me see. Incident 1980 December. Okay, so that's actually interesting too, because the jump in technology from like 1940s to like, let's say 1980, 1990. That was like a huge, significant jump in technology.
Right.
Yeah. So this came around the end of that kind of giant leap. So if we attach that to that, I guess it could line up with that. What happened to this? Like, okay, so I know they wrote down their little notes and they got the symbols, but what happened aside from that? Do you remember?
I think there were some dudes who got some health problems.
Okay. Like radiation?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it was the guy, like, don't quote me on this whatsoever, but I think there was a guy who...
I don't have to. You're saying it.
No. Hush. There might have been a star chart kind of guy involved.
Okay.
Or he drew something out, kind of like that Betty and Barney Hill incident.
Okay. Yeah.
Where she knew, like, drew something out before we even knew what happened. or not that we knew what happened, but before we knew what the chart was.
Oh, okay. I wonder if that's why Da Vinci had all those ideas. Yeah, that's interesting.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah,
he's a weird ass one.
Yeah, but I think that it would make sense because the way that I'm looking at it is like, why would an alien craft land and like just allow people to come up to it and then like leave? Like that seems like a very human thing to do. Like
probably because they want you to come up to it
and get radiated.
Yeah, and they're like, just come to this thing and we're going to take you away, just like fire in the sky.
Yeah, but they didn't take these guys, I don't think, right?
I guess, I don't know. We're trying to figure out.
Yeah, so that's why I'm wondering. Like, I think it's pretty. It's not clear, but there's a high probability there are aliens for sure. I think, but I think there's a lot of the sightings. That's one thing, but the close encounters where it's like maybe abductions or that's a different story. But these ones where it's like they just kind of walk up to it. Like I feel like that's
right.
Was the alien taking a piss or something? Like what was going on there? Like it's like, oh shit, I forgot I locked the keys in there. Like we'll just wait it out. They'll leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems weird. It seems like a very human, like dumb thing to do. They just land.
Yeah, but I mean, land, explore. Who knows?
Yeah, but if they're coming from another planet, I don't think they would. I don't know. I feel like they would have pretty good scanning systems to know that people are around and like not land in those places. I feel like that's where I'm at when it comes to that kind of stuff. Is that a sound theory?
Yeah, it's a sound theory. I think so.
Yeah.
Just kind of thinking of like the people who used to sail across the oceans back in the day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, thinking about that, like put that into perspective from what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I mean it's like Native Americans seeing a giant boat full of white people.
Yeah.
Like I imagine that was probably pretty close to the first time we encounter an alien is going to be like.
Because it didn't happen, so they're like, oh, cool, ocean's awesome. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
There's a boat coming in. And, oh shit, it's getting bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming up here.
Yeah.
And maybe sidebar, hashtag, whatever you want to call it. They're raiding me. They're pillaging.
They were using those back in the day.
Yeah.
I wonder if like when it was that Apocolypto, right? Is that the one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's such a great movie. When they it's even better like how they did it because you go through that whole movie and you're pretty much sucked in to that storyline to where you're not even considering the fact that boats are going to be at the end. Like,
oh. Hey, yeah, I forgot about that.
Like that surprised me because I was so like, oh my god, is this guy gonna make it? And then I was like, holy shit! I just realized what just happened. Like this, you just showed me what it was like to be these people, and then all of a sudden, you gave me a real depressing ending to this movie.
Yeah, fucking
in the oddest ways. Like it was so good because the movie without that is superb, but. To end it on that note, it was like, because he doesn't get killed, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But it does end on the note of like, well, he's not going to make it, so like, because none of them did, right? So,
man, I have to watch that again.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Mel Gibson's. He knows how to make movies.
Yeah. Human Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Spanish Conquer.
Yeah, man.
All that shit.
Very, very good.
Good history stuff.
Yeah, but what it was like, what were they actually thinking? Like, were they not for theirs? Let's think more like in America. Like, we're always joking about like peyote and like being high. Like, were they high when that happened? Like oh damn, there's something in the water. You see that? is it just me? Or it's like, no, I see it too. It's like just like sightings are today, where like people start to congregate in one area. Like, oh my God, look at it. And like, yeah, and like how many boats like just kind of went by? Like, did they see any just go by? And like there's like, oh, what's that in the water? And then like 3 days later, oh, there's another one of those things. You remember that? And then that's when one of them finally starts coming in. It's like, so they keep seeing all these sightings of boats in the water like, beforehand. Like, that tugboat. Like, imagining the future of boats before the big old white man comes off the boat. Like, Jesus Christ. let's get him some sun. Come on, he's wearing all that armor. We got to get that off him. Get him in a loincloth.